watching you. I've been watching you.
Oh, live from Old Town to Young Town.
Watching you. Watching you. I've been watching you. Watching you. I've been watching you. Watching you. I've been watching you. I've been watching you. I've been watching you.
Friday night, so you know what that means. We Dirtcoasting with Dirtcoast Podcast.
When the living would be the death of me, yeah. When you crawled on top, she says you're riding like an animal. She a diva, release the beast. When I told her
Orlando versus Ariel.
If you want the smoke, then put the sign on the door. Tell them Teddy's got that fatty, and I'm about to call the road. I got cases, I got bodies, I'm a smooth criminal. But I think that I'ma yell playback surprise. It's on the night, what I needed, one I need.
It's your boy, 420 Biggs. Fuck with me on the Dirtcoast Podcast.
To me, so we can have fun. We'll be in tension. Let's get my action. You got you in focus while you getting dressed. Still set a sensation for the vibration. Frequency gotta be calling me. I can't decide what say we gon' do next. Two shots making me rise up. Two girls with a band. If you want the smoke, then put the sign on the door. Tell them Teddy's got that fatty, and I'm about to call the road. I got cases, I got bodies, I'm a smooth criminal. But I think that I'ma yell playback surprise. It's on the night, what I needed, one I need you to be ready to come over to me so we can have fun. We'll be in tension, let's get my action. You got what I needed, one I need you to be ready to come over to me so we can have fun. We'll be in tension, let's get my action.
Okay, lights, camera, action. I beat it like percussion. I eat that pussy so good, she tell me I'm disgusting. Call me out on the phone, said I was bluffing. Hop on top, little baby, ride it like a huffy. Bat symbol in the air, I'ma crack that. Catching chills while I'm kissing on your back. Arch that ass up, little baby, bad. Long strokes thin, all you hear is smack. Times on the door as we grind on the floor. We would've hit the bed, but you always leave it so. 2 rounds in a row, she begging me for more. Put them legs up, I'm trying to see how far they go. I should've told you when it come to this day, I'm a pro. I'm an El Capitan, but baby, you can draw the bow. Stroking it from the back and I'm grabbing on your throat. Make that pussy hit all kind of notes.
Legs kicking like judo, hands swinging like Kimbo, body leaning like limbo. They just pimping the Nintendo. Legs kicking like judo, hands swinging like Kimbo, body leaning like limbo. They just pimping the Nintendo. You got what I needed, one I need you to be ready to come over to me so we can have fun. We'll be in tension. Let's get my action. You got
watching you. I've been
There used to be a time when families stuck together and upheld one another in stormy weather. There's a things there, but rarely used, rarely used.
Oh, live from Old Town to Yo Town.
To separate us from food, separate us from value. Nowadays, people slang around the term. Here's the thing that's there, brother. Really you, sister and mother. Family value. Here's the thing of the family, the separator. And a lot of time, you discover they're the monsters under your cover, You will discover constantly causing needless trouble, making it hard. It's for you to go further, really go further. Family value, when real help is needed, it's a thing to separate. They can't be found, us from food. Separate us from food. And when they need, they expect around them you hover. They want you to hover around them. Now there's still family around. When it comes to that
Yo. Another Friday. This is your boy, man. One Dirtcoast Los. I'm back in the building. As you know, your boy, 420 Big. That's my dog, you know what I'm saying? He's like all the other niggas. We always be, you know what I'm saying? It's our time. We ain't never late, but kind of late. You know what I'm saying? But he just hit me up, say he in traffic. People out there rolling. So if y'all out there planning on doing something on this Friday night, please be careful, because I'm getting word that the folks are rolling and they not playing. They out there pulling over people too, so y'all be careful out there, man. Be mindful before y'all get out there and doing y'all thing out there tonight, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to get right into it. Like I said, I'm supposed to be here tonight, but we're going to get right into this thing. I'm going to show you the reason why I really came tonight, you know what I'm saying? So, people been calling me about Jew Man's auto mechanic, you know what I'm saying? So people, you need oil changes, you need anything, diagnostic, transmission, tune-up, suspension, goddamn. Electrical, carts, ATV, motorcycles, brakes, general repairs. Y'all hit nephew up at 340-2224. That's 689-340-2224. Y'all can hit nephew up right there, man, and he'll get to you. You know what I'm saying? We're going to keep it rocking and rolling, But any of y'all out there, you know what I'm saying, y'all got to get with my boy, man. Get with my bruh, old Deucey. And Deuce will take care of y'all and get y'all right. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get with my boy Deucey. He will take care of y'all, get y'all right for the Tiny Mike Big Bars session. You know what I'm saying? So y'all get with my boy Deuce, and he'll get y'all right with that. You know what I'm saying? So Tiny Mike Big Bars, y'all get up on that. You know what I'm saying? And we also have my boy, you know what I'm saying, like he running for Commissioner District 7, you know what I'm saying, Greg Turner. He says he's no more longer G Money. Greg Turner, y'all get out there and run for my boy. He say enough is enough. Y'all help my boy get that spot, you know what I'm saying? G, Greg Turner, running for County Commissioner District 7. Yeah, doing some big things, man. I see familiar faces get in there. Yeah, if y'all want to do it big, man, y'all get with them people, man. Black Diamond. Let me get that number up here, because I had that number right there. We're going to get that number up there in case y'all missed that number. It ran by. You know what I'm saying? Black Diamond. If y'all want to do it big, get the party bus, go out on the scene, have a little fun, be safe, have a driver. Well, you know what I'm saying? Do your thing, get intoxicated, have a little fun. Covered Orlando, Kissimmee, Sanford, Davenport. Y'all get with them, 407-979-0246. Now, I think it's a minimum of 3 hours, I believe. It's a minimum of 3 hours. Y'all get with them, book your spot. Have a nice time. Have a nice time. Black Diamond Executive online. Get with it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's how we gonna do it. That's how we gonna do it. Yeah, man. So, before I get into the show, tonight, I got to do some, I want to say, damn, it's kind of, I think I'm sorry. I used this page yesterday, and I was going off like a motherfucker, okay? But, and I had the analytics shot up like a motherfucker. So many people was, I wasn't saying nothing. I was just posting shit randomly. If y'all know, y'all seen what was going on with my little household and what we had going on this weekend. It was out of control, but I felt that my resources was kind of like, I had to use what I had to use a resource, because there wasn't no, they didn't want to meet. Nobody wanted to meet. So they hide behind computers and shit. So the only way I knew to get my point off was, you know what I'm saying, to go to the computer where the trouble was being put to me at and my family. So I ain't gonna do that again, and I shouldn't have been doing that in the first place, because, you know, people was calling me one time for my auntie, man. My auntie got on my butt. One time my auntie Barbara, my elders came and got on me, man. And one time for Hook too, man. My boy Dave. And a lot of people was hitting me up, you know, Bright, and a lot of people saying, no, Los, man, you know, let him live, let it chill. And they was right. When it all calmed down, they was right. I should have been, I'd rather kind of I done enough damage in my life and done enough goddamn physical assaults and doing all that shit, man. I'm trying to live my life, you know, I'm 54 years old, man. I'm trying to motherfucking provide love and extend love, so I ain't gonna use none of my shit to beat nobody down. I'm about building people up. So I shouldn't have been doing that shit any fucking way. I should have been an adult and found a way to to kind of like get this shit done without the way I was doing. So if all y'all seen that stuff on there, and there was a lot of people looking at that stuff, man, and it also goes to show how drama, we just so immune, we just so, we love drama, man, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like it. It ain't no good feeling. It wasn't no good feeling doing that, beating nobody down, you know what I'm saying? And I was fucked up for doing that shit. I ain't gonna do that shit ever motherfucking again. If I can't build nobody up, or if I can't extend love to a person, I ain't with the other shit. I ain't beating nobody down. Fuck that. I was wrong. It was bullshit for doing that. And the people that was in my inbox and the ones that called my phone and put that straight in on me and told me I was with the bullshit, appreciate that. Y'all was right. And y'all was right. Shit. So if y'all think this page gonna be about bull jiving and you know the other stuff that people like to respond to, y'all could go to them pages and y'all can have fun on those pages. But I ain't using this for my page. Ain't gonna be for that. My page is gonna be for like building people up and loving people. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm about. That's what I'm on. That's what we gonna be on this side. Dirtcoast Podcast. I'm about loving, building, and see where we can go from here. If I offended anybody, especially my son off dad, that shit was bullshit, bro. Straight bullshit. I should have been a bigger person. So yeah, we're gonna get that out of the way, and I ain't doing that shit ever again. Can't use this page for that shit. I ain't using no social media for that bullshit. So the hell with it. All that shit I said was just straight bullshit. I ain't doing that shit no more, ever. If you looking for me to be on some BS, I ain't doing it. Not over here. Appreciate that. Appreciate that, Peanut. Appreciate that, Peanut. That's my classmate, man. Yeah. I'm just trying to be better. That's all. Shit, I gotta lead by action, man. So I'm gonna just try to use my page for sparking people's brains like I've been doing. I know it might get boring, but I'm trying to not really teach. I'm trying to make people remember. So, hey. So we're gonna get back into the show. I ain't got a lot to really talk about. My grandbaby's in town. They out at the Airbnb. I barely get to see Mr. Peyton in town from Georgia, so I barely get to see him. So I'm gonna get out to the Airbnb in a minute and spend some time with my babies, man. That's what I'm all about, man. I got about all of them ain't out there. I think I got 12 grandbabies, but I got about 8 of them out there. So yeah, I'm gonna see them grandbabies and hang out with them this weekend, and we gonna do it the way we do it. You know what I'm saying? So appreciate all y'all that want to be here to this boring show, because we ain't gonna be on this fuck shit over here. Okay? So we good. We're gonna get into the night. You know what I'm saying? Should I I know what I do. Y'all remember last week, if y'all paid attention to the show last week, we was on my king shit. I was telling y'all about the 41s and the gematria, the sacred gematria. So if you tuned in last week, I wanna, cause I know you about that. I love it. Fist that, yeah. Yep. Appreciate that, Peanut. Yep, appreciate that. I'm learning. I ain't always been on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning. But I'm trying to just be an example. You know what I'm saying? I ain't about beating no motherfucking body down. That was bullshit. That shit ain't even feel good. Be honest with you, that shit ain't even feel good. You know what I'm saying? So it was stupid. But like I said, remember, guys, we was talking last week, and I was telling y'all, I said something crazy. I said that gas prices gonna go down. I said, y'all just be patient. This is all just a bunch of malarkey. Y'all can't read the codes and the symbols. Remember I was saying all that stuff last week? So I want to pick up off of some of that stuff I was saying last week. I'm going to spend 35, 40 minutes. See, can I get y'all spark some brains going on tonight? So y'all think I ain't talking too crazy, right? So, okay, we're going to get into something real quick. Let me see. Do I got this queued up? Right here. Okay, we're gonna start the show already there. Cause remember last week I said the gas gonna get up under $1. I said that gas going down $1. And I told my brother George, George to bet. He been betting motherfucker since last week. Man, I bet you. I told him he been winning because you got these dumb niggas. Well, I ain't gonna say they dumb, but a lot of people don't know what's going on. So last week I was saying that the gas price starting today on up. Yeah, when y'all wake up every morning, that gas gonna get low, low, low. Food gonna start going down, y'all. A lot of this shit gonna start going down. You know what I'm saying? What's up, my brother? You goddamn right, that's my brother, man. What's up, Pickett? James Pickett in this motherfucker. What's up, bro? You know I love you. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? But remember what I was saying, like, the gas prices was gonna go down. So my brother hit me up with this today. He said, look, bro, look. So we're gonna read this. Imperial Gas and oil companies and 76 are selling gas for just $1.76. My brother Jeff, he saw this, he broke this down. We've been on the phone talking, okay? And starting on April 11, but we know what numbers is, the code, that'll be 411. We know what 411 means, so we're gonna get this info out, okay? We're gonna get this info out. So starting 411, which is the code on the phone for info, right? Correct? From 10 a.m. to 2 p.m., the gas will be sold at the new location, okay? The new location is called The Castle, okay? Located at 529 North State Street in Clarksdale. All that's symbolical too. Clarksdale, Mayor, Orlando, Payton, all that shit is, patent is coded. We'll be on board for a ribbon cutting ceremony at 10. We know 10 is God's promise. We all know 10 is God's promise. Okay? We all know 10 is God's promise. Okay? Yeah, we'll get that back. I'll bring that up later on. So just keep that in mind. 10 is God's promise, okay? So, and I want y'all to see this too before we get back to the screen. See this right here too? Right here? See this shit here? Tell y'all how to read these damn codes they leave out. We all know orange. Orange is symbolical for, damn, where that shit went, man? Where that went? Okay. Orange is symbolical for pay attention. Like, just like on the county and you see the orange and shit, right? And 76 is 13. That's Big Mama's number too, okay? But we all know, I kept telling y'all that 41 means king, okay? 41 means king. A king stays in a what? Last I checked, kings stayed in castles, all right? So what I mean to tell y'all, like, they just say that shit, but this is with gas, it's gonna get down to that. When they start breaking this gas shit down, that shit is gonna get down to that for the national average. 176. Bet me on that, okay? When they all said and done, we're gonna get back to paying this for gas and food and everything. It's always going down, okay? So this is how they talking. They really talking what they call sacred gematria, English gematria, okay? And I'm gonna try to get y'all through this, try to spark some brains, and see can we get through this thing. That's right, nut castles. You know what I'm saying? That's right, castles. So just trying to show y'all what's really going on in the sacred, how they talking, because they really talking in code. They not talking how we talk. So you got to get a different insight of what's going on. I get in trouble for showing y'all this shit, okay? But we'll go through it, okay? So remember when I'm gonna read this too. I'm gonna read this stuff too first and show y'all what they doing too, okay? This what's going on. So the U.S. Department of Education is facing numerous lawsuits in 2026 with over 100 legal challenges filed against the Trump administration, education policies, and effort to restructure and dismantle the agency. Major lawsuits center on federal funding cuts for programs that's targeting diversity, equity, and inclusive initiatives and actions affecting student disability services. DEI funding threats. We're going to see right here the National Education Association and other challenges on February 25th. Dear colleagues, letter that threaten the DEI efforts as unlawful, arguing it violates the First Amendment and administrative procedures, okay? I don't want to read all this stuff. I just want to give y'all, because a lot of times y'all go back and check on this shit, you know what I'm saying? I just want to see it says dismantling and reconstruction. A lawsuit involved in the ARC aims to prevent the dismantling of department and protect student rights. And a judge issued a temporary injunction May 25 against the layoffs in special education and civil rights offices. You know what civil rights offices is, okay? So why I brought that up? To let y'all know it's a battle going on with the U.S. The Department of Justice and the Trump administration. It's a battle going on with them, okay? All right? And the reason why I brought that up, because the shit we learned in schools, this is what's going on, it's what's got people's minds tainted. And a lot of that stuff we learned in schools, as we know, wasn't correct literature, okay? So a lot of that stuff has to be revamped, thrown away, and put back into its original text. So a lot of this stuff we don't know what's going on because the schools taught us different. Okay, so I'm saying a lot to get back to this stuff so y'all remember. Okay, I'm gonna get into these pictures and all this stuff in a minute. Okay, so boom. Pay attention to this stuff. Remember this, POW. POW, MIA. And the schools, we're going to tell you what the schools say about it. Then I'm going to break it down and see why the dismantling of the schools is so important, what's going on with the schools and what we learn in school, what they teach us in school versus what we really know. Because they told us this sign here was for, matter of fact, let me see what they really say about this sign, okay? They said it's the POW, or what they call the POW, okay? MIA flags honors U.S. service members who are prisoners of war or missing in action. Notice it does not say USA. It says U.S., okay? So you have to pay attention to, like, even certain little things like that. Like in schooling, they taught us to pay attention to vowels. Remember the vowels, A, E, I, O, U, and sometimes Y. Remember all this stuff they taught us in school. So, okay, so it's symbolizing, meaning that it's symbolizing the nation's commitment to account for them. Designed in 1972, the year I was born, during the Vietnam War. It featured a white silhouette of a soldier, guard tower, and a barbed wire black field, the motto. Okay, so that's what they telling us is a POW, okay? That's what they saying is a POW, right? That is, it came from up. But remember, we have to go back to sacred geometry. So let me see in English gematria, what does POW, so we're gonna do the numbers game, okay? We're gonna do the numbers game with it, okay? Based on this chart. You see POW, or the POW, adds up in sacred gematria, okay? 54. MIA, what they say mission to action, but that's Miami, is 23. If you add 54 plus 23, you get a numerical value of 77, okay? So that's what they're telling us. You get a numerical value of 77. So this how we supposed to be getting to these codes and breaking these codes down. This how they really talking, y'all, okay? Some people that'll get it, they get to go back, get insight, and see how they really doing this stuff. So 77. Let's see what it. I like to do biblical meanings when I do stuff because I know people like I like to cross-reference stuff, and I do use the Bible a lot to cross-reference. You know what I'm saying? Because people, they use the Bible for, I use it for cross-references and actually getting the codes and the symbolical meanings of the code. So I will cross-reference and use my Bible. You know what I'm saying? So if we're going to use the biblical text of this, right? 77, it means perfect, limitless forgiveness, the completion of God's grace, and the double portion of spiritual perfection. And people, remember this. We got to keep this in mind because we're going to come back to this, okay? Even in, it say, you know, the key biblical usage examples. So you use this stuff to get to, called boundless forgiveness. Remember this, boundless forgiveness. Jesus tell Peter to forgive a brother, not 7 times, but 77 times. Right? So, power, MIA, is spiritually connected to the 77. Okay? And what the sacred meaning of that. Okay? So, the reason why I'm getting to this, that's right, baby, 77 times. He said, I ain't gonna forgive 70 times. You forgive 77 times. And remember, power, P-O-W, Miami together equals 77. And keep that in mind, okay? Because it go, and remember, they flying, let me show you something, too. Hold on, let me show you something. You're going to see this flag flying at the post office and where else? I got a knock at the door, y'all. It's probably big late ass. I'm going to let y'all check this out for me. I'll be right back. But you see these flags flying. We'll get right back. Yeah. So you see the flags flying, right? They had the federal buildings and they had the post office. And we all riding by, y'all should be noticing and seeing this the same way. You know what I'm saying? That's right, baby. Oh, that's CC saying, I ain't know you was on that CC. Yeah, he said forgive 77 times, okay? So, like I said, y'all should be seeing, Big is in the building too, y'all. Yo. Big is in the building. Let me turn your mic on. Your mic ain't on. Big, you missed my forgiveness speech and everything. You don't even know what happened.
I apologize.
Yeah, you don't even know what happened.
But I'm going to catch up.
I know I went crazy. I used this damn page and went crazy. I wasn't supposed to have did that shit. So I said I ain't using my page to beat nobody down. We build people up, right?
That's all we do.
Right? And I'm glad you didn't hear me go off like that, because you ain't called my phone and did nothing. So I don't know, you don't even be on it like that. I'm glad. But I was just explaining to him when we came on. I'm not you. Yeah, we build people up over here. We ain't breaking nobody down. We can't love nobody. It's the hell with it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I explained it to them. So, and I'm making up for, like, last week, just catching up on some of the stuff we was talking about last week, okay? But not to throw y'all off, just bring y'all back. We're gonna bring y'all back to speed. I'm just trying to break something down. We know we talked about the POWs and the POW and MIA, POW and missing the action adds up to Sacred Democracy 77. So I'm breaking it down. I read some right here. I just read this to them about 77, what it means biblically. Because I say I always try to cross-reference, and I love using the Bible to get my points across, or cross-reference thing, because they using it as well, but they using it from a code standpoint. So I was showing them this is what the 77 mean when you break it down in sacred gematria. But like I said, you see the what it say, Peter, Jesus told Peter to forgive it, brother, not 7 times, but 77 times. You know what I'm saying? So that's sacred. All that's sacred when they're using these numbers, right? And I did show them the gas is gonna be down $1. Remember I said that last week? I started the show off and showed them the gas. So it's a gas station. They open up, gas $1.76. And it was at a gas station called the Castle. And who stays in the Castle?
King.
And what 41 means?
King.
Okay, so we're gonna get to it, right? So, and every day we wake up from here on out, every day we wake up from here on out, it's gonna get cheaper. Everything get cheaper, 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 cheaper. And ladies, y'all finna get a lot of money. The black ladies, y'all finna get a lot of money. The black women, I don't even want to go there. I'm going too far with it. I'm going too far with it. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. That's a whole nother show. You know what I'm saying? Okay. To be able to I'm just diving something real quick. Mm-hmm. To be able to kind of like get insight and to understand this whole thing they did to us, we can let me see. We can this is where y'all gotta y'all ain't gonna believe this. Y'all know this story right here is based upon our whole existence.
Mm-hmm. We talked about it last
We
week.
dabbed into that, right? Mm-hmm. I want to dab into it a little bit more because I had to go home and watch the motherfucker and say, God damn, I didn't know I was that accurate.
With the Disney joint? Mm-hmm.
Oh, hey, I mean, I know Disney on point because I know what they're doing. But I'm saying I did not know that my cross references and all that linked up
with the movie.
I'm talking about, and it gave me some more insight to make me come back
and talk about it some more.
Because I don't think I kind of punched the line. So we're gonna start with the Pocahontas story, right? We're gonna read their story where they say what happened. Mm-hmm. Okay, and we're gonna from what the books say, what the Bible say, what the schools say.
Are we gonna come back around to John Wolfe?
Yeah, we getting in there. No, John Rolfe. Yeah, we're gonna get into him. And we're gonna get into the words we use, why we use Uncle Tom, why we use Becky, right? Where these words come from. Because that's why the school's gotta be dismantled. Okay? The goons watching and pay attention. Yeah, I mean, I hope we can spot something. Well, we're gonna spot somebody. Okay? So we're just gonna read what they say about this first, then we're gonna see where they lies at. See, we probably be able to see this shit, see where they lies at, and see what's going on. Remember, POW, MIA. Keep that in mind. Mm-hmm. We know that means 77 too. Mm-hmm. Okay? They told us that meant prisoners of war and missing in action. Right? Mm-hmm. So keep that in mind. Okay? When we read this story, let's get into it. You got it or you want me to get it?
You got it. Pocahontas, circa 1596.
Remember the dates. We're going to keep these dates too, okay?
So circa 1596 to 1617, daughter of Chief Powhatan.
Stop right there.
POW.
Stop right there. Huh? POW. You caught that, didn't you? Mm-hmm. You caught that, right? Mm-hmm. You caught that, right? And the POW missing in action, that ain't started till the 70s. That one.
Second World War.
Okay, right? The one I just showed what the school showed us. Mm-hmm. That's a
totally different.
We're talking about origin. We're talking about before. We're talking about the 1500s. Correct?
Correct.
Okay, so we know the power, we call them the powwow. That's where they get that word from. So the chief pow, the POW, mm-hmm. right? Keep going.
In Virginia was a Native American woman who acted as an intermediary between her people and the Jamestown settlers, kidnapped by the English in 1613.
Stop right there. Okay, so they saying in 1519, when she was born, in between that time to 1617, these dates are important, that it was a daughter of this chief POW, Pow, right? Correct?
Correct.
Right? They was in Virginia, and she was a Native woman, okay? They want to tell you she was 14 too, but she was kidnapped. This story of Pocahontas that we love, this Disney movie, okay? She was kidnapped. Great weed, help yourself. She was kidnapped, right? By who though? By who?
The English.
Okay, and what year?
16, 13.
So start right there. And 13 is always Big Mama number 2. 16, 13 is 4 years before her demise, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Correct.
So they kidnapped her 4 years before she died, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look what they did to her.
Early life.
No. Go back up.
She was converted to Christianity, took the name Rebecca, and married John Rolfe.
Okay.
16, 14, and
Okay.
died in England at age 21.
Lie motherfuckers. How could she die at 21? She was only 14 when they took her. So they try to make it look, see how they water their story. It was a little girl they took, first of all, right? Mm-hmm. And you see what they did? They kidnapped her and took her back to English, okay? And they said she converted. What kidnapped motherfucker is fit to convert to their oppressors? Did she get beat? You know what I'm saying? So they said that she went over there and kidnapped him, and she became a Christian. Well, I want to be a Christian, right? Let's read a little more. Just keep this in mind. Just keep this their story. Keys of her aspect life. We ain't gonna go too far into it, but keys of her aspect life.
Born around 1596, her real name was Topeka.
Uh-oh. Her real name. They told her name. They said they named her name to what? What they took his name to? Huh? No.
Oh, Rebecca.
Her name was what?
Rebecca.
That's where we get that Becky shit from. Implied that they be knowing that shit too. I want Becky and all that shit. Yeah, they talking, all that shit is discoded stuff. Right? That's why they got all these motherfuckers. That's why they can get Plies on there and make everybody think Plies is smart and let the Democrats know, but they don't know he went to college and he trained and he part of this shit. They already tell you his story. He never did none of this story. He telling his brother's story. So, come on, man. The nigga ain't never went to jail. He said he was a goon and Plies never went to jail. Right? So, we know he got to be something crazy because it don't even match up. When they say rap, if you didn't do it, you don't supposed to be able to listen to your rap. He the only rap I know one never this, and everybody know it, but I thought you had to be that. He the only rapper. They mad at Rick Ross because they said he was a CEO. And he wasn't a real drug dealer. Well, Ply wasn't a real gangster. Right? So, let me see. Born in 1596, they always gonna do that shit. Her real name was Mokaka, and she was a favorite daughter of Chief
Powell Hack.
That's right. The leader of the what?
The largest Algonquin speaking alliance.
Okay.
Algonquin speaking alliance.
Okay.
Say John Smith around 11 years.
Now, how did they get to John Smith to John Roth? See how they do that?
Mm-hmm. Around 11 years old, when the English arrived in 1607, she reportedly saved Captain John Smith from execution by her father. Though historians often interpret this as a ritual adoption ceremony, there is no romance between them.
Yeah, because the daddy caught him, and we like let no white boy come on, let him hang out, because we trading and bullshit around with Chief Powell, fuck around. Hey, what you doing with my daughter? I'm finna kill this motherfucker. No, daddy, please don't kill him. Like my baby would, she could soften my heart. You know what I'm saying? Daddy, they done kidnapped him and took her back to Europe, right? Mm-hmm. So the mission was to kidnap the female child of the Powell tribe. That was their mission, okay? Mm-hmm. Because the chief of the Powell tribe, he owned the land that we call now the 13 colonies. Mm-hmm. Okay? So what they're saying is, when they came over here, they knew they came across this chief that had all this goddamn land. That ran this clan called Powhatan, right? Mm-hmm. He had the land that we call now, or what they start calling the 13 colonies. So they knew they had to come over here, tie themselves to the land, okay? Kidnap the 14-year-old girl, take her back over to Europe, okay? impregnate her.
Create a blood bond.
With Tom, his name was Thomas Rolfe. Let's get to the son. This motherfucker. Okay? So, when John Rolfe kidnapped her, he impregnated her. Okay?
Gotta blow it up.
Gotta load it up. Matter of fact, let me show y'all something.
Who that is, her baby daddy?
Did you see it? I just thought of something real quick. Hold on, I just thought of something. Had a brain. Wham! Can't believe they got this bitch on here. See this here? This Queen Elizabeth. In 57, she does it a lot. There's a ritual. See that wreath? See that black wreath? That wreath is a representation of the death of Pocahontas. They threw her ass in the ocean after they impregnated her. Waited till the boy got 2 years old. Okay?
And they got rid of the body?
Yeah, they threw her off, threw her ass in the water. What they did to her, okay? Had the boy, waited he get 2 years old, travel back to the United States, and now they got the bloodline that connect them to the land, right? Killed off the goddamn. That was the Iroquois Federal. That was the war of the Iroquois Federal War. The Confederacy. You know the Confederacy flag? We think that's a. Remember they told us a racist flag. Oh shit! Right. That was these jokers, okay?
The Iroquois or Aldosni, people of Longhouse, are a powerful historically influenced confederacy of the 6 Native American nations: Mohawk, Oneida, Onondaga, Cayuga, and the Seneca, and Tuscarora.
And they told us that the General Lee and that flag was for racism. They told us it was a native flag, right? Yeah. Right? So, let's see. Is it outside the... Oh. Whatever. Sometimes I have brain fart.
The bronze statue of Pocahontas stands in the churchyard of St. George Church in Gravesend, Kent, where she was buried in 1617. Unveiled in 1958, this life-size sculpture is a replica of the original 1922 statue in Jamestown, Virginia, created by William Ordway Portrait. It depicts her in Native Indian dress with outstretched arms.
See that, right? That's Pocahontas, right? That sits in front of the St. George Chapel Cathedral. Y'all know who got married in front of there? Y'all know who got married there?
Queen Elizabeth.
Huh?
Queen Elizabeth.
Okay. Let me show you something. Keep all this in mind. Keep all this in mind. Type a little slow.
Mm-hmm. We got something up there. Talking to you.
Okay. We'll get to him in a minute.
All right. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were married on May 19th, 2018 at St. George Chapel in Windsor Castle, UK. The ceremony.
You can connect her to the Hawkins clan. They know she can relate it to these motherfuckers. So instead of them going to us, we going to them, they have to come to us now. So the Harry motherfucker already knows she was royalty. So we seen all that thing. We thought she was married into royalty, huh? No, he was going into the other way around.
It was the reverse, like you said last
It was the reversal.
That's why he took her away from there.
The reversal. Okay? What my brother say? Now apply this to why they don't want rape victims to have abortions. There you go, my brother. Boy, that's a good one there. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, we learning over here today. See, we teach each one over here. This we do over here. What you want me to hit? Oh no, it's that's on my Twitch. That's on the Twitch account. We got people on Twitch too. But for some reason, it shows that they saying something, but it's showing up scrambling in here. I don't know why the machine is doing that. Cause we live on like 5 different sites. You know what I'm saying? So we got people, viewers, not just on Facebook.
We live on 5. You heard what he said.
Yeah, and pretty soon we going to my own page. Auntie doing that for me right now. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get to our own page. You know what I'm saying? It's called, yeah, they know Jeff. Who that was? Jeff said that? Yeah, that was Jeff. Jeff, that's correct. That's so correct. Cause they know who the true heirs is on the planet. And they go by blood. Or in around the world. You know what I'm saying? So once she had that baby, right? That baby was Thomas Rolfe. He was connected to the heir. They knew that. That's how that shit worked, because it's blood ties. It ain't what they think it is, called blood land. For the land is blood. Okay? It ain't paper. So that's where we get Uncle Tom from too. Thomas Rolfe. That's where Uncle Tom come from. Oh, you're Uncle Tom. See? They told us that shit come from
the house name. Uncle Tom's cabin. But answer me the question. How did the cabin get named Uncle Tom if it wasn't first Uncle Tom to be referred to?
See how we connecting it? Mm-hmm. You helped me connect that, but we connecting it, right? This ain't just all me, it's all us. It's all us, everybody. Jeff out there, it's Peanut, it's everybody getting this. Sierra, they're starting to remember. Yes, that's all I do. I ain't teach like, oh, Lo think he's smart. I ain't smarter than nobody. We all know this shit. They just
erased it.
Yeah, they we knew something was wrong. We knew we weren't learning.
Smoke and mirrors.
Smoke and mirrors. Okay? Know what I'm saying? So once they took that baby, they came back in 1618. Because remember, she died in 1619, right? So they came back in 1618, right? To America. And the Europeans, they had that baby with them, and they had to go kill the chief. The tribe. So that's when the Iroquois, the war came, because they knew they had the baby that tied them to the land, okay? So they killed off the chief, or the original POWs. That's their flag. And MIA stands for Miami, the original Underground Railroad. They was running south. Seminoles mean runaway slave. Pull it up. Seminole mean half. Semi mean half. And pull up what no mean. It's gonna tell you runaway slave. They were running to the south.
Fact check before I run off my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the internet will correct you.
Well, it depends on where they come, because we just follow the internet line. Or telling the story in a reversal. Because they'll do that a lot too. Right? Mm-hmm. Okay? So once they killed the chief off, that's how they started colonizing. Okay? That's how they started doing this thing called colonizing. Okay?
All right. Do me this favor.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and put in meaning.
Okay. Well, I got you. That's right. Okay. Just like that, the meaning.
Meaning of Miami.
Oh, I put the meaning of the word Miami. That'll work?
The meaning of Miami.
Okay, meaning of Miami. Meaning of Miami. The meaning of Miami. Let's see.
Let's see, what people don't understand is...
Is that what you're telling me to do this here, right here?
No.
Like you say, the
No,
meaning
literally
of.
put in the meaning of
That what I
Miami.
did. Look, the meaning of Miami. See it on that top?
No, we got two different things. You got the definition.
Yeah. The meaning of Miami. That way. Let me see how I look. Let me see how I look. Wait, do it look something different on your thing?
Well, maybe because I ain't got my glasses. Hold on. See what mine say?
Miami primary originate from indigenous word tiquos or cooler, meaning big water or refer to downstream people. There you go.
Now, but then when you go look at what you got up there too, under the number 2.
Yeah, under 2, okay.
See, like my whole thing is to put, we say these things, but we don't know what they mean.
Yes, you say correct. That's my point.
Anybody from Miami will tell you Miami is a state
Yeah.
in Florida.
Yeah.
People keep,
No, it is.
No, y'all know.
No,
Y'all
it is. It's a nation. It's a nation.
Exactly.
It has a. Let me tell you. You know how you identify. You know how you identify the nations. Every nation got the same thing. Each.
Flag.
Nope.
Up to me.
Subways, metro rail. Every city has a subway or a metro rail. It's a nation. That's where the power comes from. Remember, states was called nations before they were calling them states, right? And tribes before then, okay? Right, but that was a nice.
See right here, I'm gonna read this.
Yeah, read it.
Excuse me. Say Miami primarily originates from the indigenous word, notably the Tesquesta and the Calusa, meaning big water or referencing downstream people. Miami spelled M.
And wait, stop right there. You just blew my thing. Stop right there. When they say the lady was taking people on the slave trade, what they said she was taking them down?
On the Ground Railroad.
The water. And they always say, way in the water. That was the slave song, right? What water you gonna be on? What water they talking about? Right? Miami got a lot of water, don't it?
Oh yeah. Give me a second. Let's say.
Oh my God.
Now the spelling is pretty much phonetic. It's Myaamia. Spelled Miami.
That's right.
Or Mia.
Yeah.
Referring to the Lake Okeechobee, the Miami River, and the indigenous tribe.
That's 3, right? Our thing is always in 3s. Our shit always 3s. We always 3. 3 is us. We the 3 people: the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. 3 blind mice. Everything 3s. Like everything that's connected to us is gonna be 3s.
Now, to further prove it, it's famously used to describe the Florida city, not Florida state, the Florida city, the Midwest, indigenous people in various locations.
That's right. That's right. That's
So
right.
it's the indigenous people of Florida City.
I'm with you, bro.
The Midwest and other locations.
Yes, sir.
Say that 3 again.
Yes. Of course it is. Okay.
But we're
Now,
not talking about a location. We're talking about people.
our people. That's correct.
The people is
correct.
what name the location.
Correct. So, why that ain't came up yet, Jeff? I don't see it. So, where I was getting at. Oh, we're getting back to when they came and took over and killed off Chief Powell. Okay? Now, King George III told them, when they did that shit, King George told them this. He told them this. Look, he say, when y'all motherfuckers did that, y'all 13 colonies cannot extend no farther than the Allegheny Mountains. Okay? That's what King George told the 13 colonies. When they did that, okay, y'all get 13 colonies, but your shit better not go no farther than this right here. Now read that.
The Allegheny Mountains, or well, you know y'all see
Yeah.
I'm not finna break my tongue. A 500-mile range with the Appalachian Mountains spanning from Pennsylvania through Maryland and West Virginia to Virginia. They are characterized by high parallel ridges and contain significant coal deposits, heavy forests, and highest points in Pennsylvania. Mount Davis is 3,213 feet, and West Virginia, Spruce Knob, which is 4,863 feet. Now, geographically, they form the rugged west central portion of the Appalachians, stretching across parts of Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia.
Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I just want to see what that part say. Oh, cool. Okay. So King George was telling them, when y'all get it, that's the range y'all shit supposed to go. But we know they did their thing and took more. Okay. They only supposed to have 13 colonies to represent over here. But he also told them, y'all can rename the cities, all but 3. Here we go again. Right? On that range, all but 3. Guess what those cities was named? Guess what those 3 cities named? Cairo, Illinois, Egypt, Kentucky, Memphis, Tennessee. I repeat it again. Cairo, Egypt, and Memphis. That's why they still got those names to this day. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
what's up, son?
Professor Los. Let me co-sign your bullshit. But why?
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 Why? Because the ancient cities had to remain in their place so we could know when they come back, when they turn it back to us. Who the biggest shit on the news right now? I'm just, see, what they gonna do? They'll break everything down. They'll give it to us nigga way. They'll give it to us intellectual way. Then they'll give it to us another kind of way. Who the biggest shit at right now in nigga world? Who is niggas paying it to the biggest right now? Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty. Where Pooh Shiesty from? It's scripted. They even telling that's the fake Gucci. Oh, there ain't no real Gucci. People picking up on this shit. Man, there's something wrong. Yeah, they got y'all tuned into a motherfucking fake ass story. All these people are paid actors. Trump gave the word, he called it, y'all hear Trump saying, is central casting. That's what, matter of fact, look, he say the word all the time. Listen.
And I was just telling a friend the other day, you know, I ain't no trumpeter, as y'all might put it. But as we delve into understanding, it's a lot.
Y'all ain't getting it.
No. Remember I told you I had to remind myself. Remember the first term?
Mm-hmm. It's fake.
What term did Donald Trump use when he first became president that got quote unquote everybody said?
Made America Great Again? No. Which one?
He said this more than make America great again.
Which one I forgot?
Fake news.
Yeah, fake news. Yeah.
Oh, that's fake news.
This one. Yeah. No, listen. No, this is what he's saying now. I just said, this is the word he's using now. That's what he say.
Donald Trump frequently uses the phrase central casting to describe people, particularly officials and military personnel who fit a specific cinematic or stereotypical look he deems ideal for their role. He uses this term to express approval, suggest these individuals look like actors hired to play a specific part.
They are. You got people out there already done told you that people already done motherfucking died. They showing you they living again. They got blowed up in motherfucking Columbine, supposed to been dead. Motherfucker. Matter of fact, it's a motherfucker got dead at both. You got killed at Columbine, got killed somebody else. I say, come on, man.
No. Rewind to all of the actors because when TikTok and all this stuff blew up, there was a lot of shit going on in the world. And they were looking at all these people who seemed to be at every single
thing. There you go. They pay actors.
They in the crowd at the school shooting. They were here at the bombing. And in different parts of the world.
Yes.
Same motherfuckers.
Yes. Yes. So that's what we try to tell y'all because people have to be entertained. They call it manifest destiny. You are so correct. You are so correct.
I'm taking it a step further. Remember we kept saying they say everything in movies? One thing, that movie, Independence Day, when they talk about the aliens took over Washington, blew up Washington, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So the line that stood off in my mind at my young age when that movie came out, when the man say, well, why go through all of this? And that white man look at him dead in the eye in the camera. He say, plausible deniability.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Plausible. I mean, it potentially could happen in the event that it could happen. We gonna lie to your ass.
That's right.
We gonna lie to you about shit that ain't happened yet.
That's right. Or they gonna make it happen because it's all scripted anyway. So they know what's gonna happen. It's scripted. It's certain things have to happen. And certain, if it did not, it wouldn't even work for it, right? So we got to go back to this because the date, we get out of the date. Remember, they said she died 1617 once again, right? And 1618, they had to come over here. And remember I said the boy had to be 2. So 1619 is 2 years from 1617, right? We all know what happened in 1619. After they got out, after they killed off the chief, 1619, it kicked it off this. Our trouble ain't started then.
Oh, they call that slavery?
Our trouble ain't started this. Okay? This shit here. Project. I'm trying to pull up what it really is, okay?
It was in the margin.
You saw it? I don't see that bit. Oh, they want to put the New York Times. No, I want no motherfucking New York Times. Fuck New York Times. I want the real. Dang. See, I want that New York Times shit. Here I go. Wow.
Project 1619, a long-form journalistic revisionist
They ain't teach us this in school either.
historiographical work that takes a critical view over the traditional revered figures and events in American history, including the Patriots.
No, this ain't what I'm looking for. But go ahead, read that. Read that. Yeah, they break it down what it is.
The Union during the Civil War. It was developed by.
No, I'm trying to get to it. This is it, but I'm trying to get to that's New York Times trying to break the shit down. No, motherfucker. I'm trying to get to the shit of it, bitch. Don't tell me about the motherfucking New York Times. I know what they motherfucking talking about, bitch. I'm about to go out there. They still want to put that shit out there. Let me see if I can. Let's see what's going on 1619 on here, okay? 1619, major conflict involved ongoing 30-year war in Europe from 1618 to 1648. See them wars, right? And the
Carter War was from 1618 to 1619, a naval conflict in Asia involving the Dutch and the English. The years are defined by the arrival of the first enlisted African in Virginia, foundational to the 1619 project.
Stop right there. Remember, they just said they took Pocahontas over here to goddamn Europe in 1617, right? I told you that they came back over here in 1619 with a 2-year-old Thomas Rolfe to claim the land, right? Right? Which kicked off the what? 1619 project, okay? Where we stay at? Where they usually put niggas at? And project. So that very first project was 1619. That theory or that thing, right? If we add 400 years, you got add 19 and add 400 years. Because before you do that, before you call the thing out, okay? Don't call it out yet. I want to read something first before you do that. I want to read something before you do that. Read that.
Then the Lord said unto him.
You know, I try to do my biblical reference too. I told you that, right? We'll do that.
Know for certain that for 400 years your descendants will be strangers in a country not their own, and that they will be enslaved and mistreated there. But I will punish the nations they serve as slaves, and afterwards they will come out with great possession.
Okay, this is afterwards. Now I'm finished trying to tell y'all, did I say a lot of girls forget money? Did I just tell y'all finna run into a bunch of bread and shit? Right? So the scripture says it, right? Okay? Finna break it down to you. What number that is too we getting to? What number we getting to? 400, right? 400, right? I told you to take from 1619, from the very first project, right, and add 400 to it. What the biblical thing just said, we're gonna be fucked up for 400 years. So from 1619, add 400 to it. You get what?
2019.
What happened in 2019? Uh-oh. 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 But what was COVID? Extension, to give them a 7-year extension. No, they made it because they needed an extension. They didn't want to give this shit up. They didn't want to go back. They didn't want to fly their coops. The corporation didn't want to fall, so they brought COVID in, which gave them a 7-year extension. That's it. For 2026 is over. It's 7 years up. Uh-oh. Now you hear them talking about giving the land. And remember, this promise, this 400-year promise, y'all know who that promise was to, right? Do you know who God made this promise to? The Lord, to, you know who him is? Said to him? You know who the him is?
Us.
Huh?
Us.
No, that's just one person. That's singular. You know who the him is?
Abraham.
Then you're right. Abraham. We had an Abraham over here too. What he did?
Supposedly abolished slavery.
If he didn't, they damn sure just took the pit. Okay. A quarter. A dime is what?
10 cents. 35 cents.
How much?
35.
A nickel is what?
40.
A penny is what? King 41. Mean king. So they took the king. Remember they talking about the penny? They moving the penny out of it. They moving the penny. Penny is, remember I tell you 14 and 41? Penny is the first money ever on this planet. They couldn't even move it out. The penny was the very first thing ever minted. Okay? And who it had on it?
Abraham. Abraham Lincoln.
And he's sitting on the right too, right? If you get a penny, if you get all the if you get all the dominions out, you'll see that his bust is facing right. So he's sitting on the right. Okay? He's sitting on the right, right?
The right or right-wing politics generally refers to ideologies.
Wrong thing. They want to go politics with it. Right here.
According to Christian theologians and scriptures, such as Ephesians 1:20-22, and the Apostles' Creed, Jesus Christ is seated at the right hand of the Father of God. This position signifies highest honor, authority, and power, indicating that his redemptive work is finished and he reigns as Lord.
So, Abraham Lincoln, you know where he sits on at the Marshall Monument? He's the only one he's on a chair. He's on a king's chair. He's in a king's seat. Right? 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 I don't know if they're talking about Lincoln, but I know it's Abraham in the Bible got the same name. This one guy that did the same thing that one did. Right? Right. Love you too, baby. Love you also. Love you also. Okay? You know what I'm saying? This might hurt some people. Y'all know when the first Bible was written? Y'all know when the first Bible was written? You want to read that?
First Council of Nicaea. First Council of Nicaea was a council of Christian bishops convened in. Oh, you got to bring that up some, sir. Yeah.
Start with the Council of Nicaea met with May until the end of July in 2025.
Oh,
Right?
325.
I mean, yeah, my bad. I'm looking at it now. Yeah, 325. Right?
The Unical Council was the first of effort to attain a consensus of the church through assembly representing all Christendom. Oisim of Clodobar.
Mm-hmm.
They have presided over deliberations intended to at least 200 bishops and accomplishments of the settlement of Christological issue of divine nature of the Son of God.
You start there. I just want to show y'all this is the people that created the Bible. The Bible started in 3325 AD. Okay? So now we know. If I answer before then, they don't know about no Bible. Because it didn't start to the Council of Nicaea in 325 AD, right? The very first Juneteenth. Okay? Everything related to Juneteenth is based around our people. The Bible came into play Juneteenth, 325 AD.
Here's the thing. Talk about reversal. Everything that ours legally actually pilfered, for lack of a better word.
Mm-hmm.
Black Lives Matter copyright.
Mm-hmm.
Those people who don't celebrate certain things because they don't have this knowledge, but it draws from the further understanding, creating further conflict.
That's right.
The reverse.
The reverse. Exactly. Exactly. Because in 1555 is when they really started fucking with us and like putting the spells on us. In 1555, during this period right here. This is when they started fucking with us and putting the spells on us.
In 1555, major historical events, including the Peace of Augsburg establishing religious freedom in Germany, the restoration of the Mongol Emperor Humayun, and intense persecution of Mary I of England. Key events included the creation of the Roman ghetto by Pope Paul IV.
And you see that right there? Damn, I didn't know that was there. Do you see that right there? Charles V. You see that? Mm-hmm. Wow. I'm surprised. See, now, this going to go off course a little bit, though. It's going to take you off course. I just want to, Charles V. I can't believe they talked about this nigga. I can't believe they talked about it. I want to get, no. I'm going to show y'all something. Is this nigga? This can't be this nigga. Okay, we just gonna study names for a minute, because this, it kind of, when I seen that, I said, damn, I ain't know they talked about this nigga. It made sense, though. Charles V. Charles, what do you say about it first? Okay.
Charles V.
No, no. Okay, we just go, let me see if they're the same person, first of all. It's crazy how they did that right in my damn face. I just caught something while we live on this thing. I want to see, can I do this shit while we live? I just caught it. Charles V. There was a homely Roman emperor and tried to Duke of Australia. 1950, 56.
Bro, the overview tells me that that's who you're looking for.
Yeah. But check this out. You're right. You're correct. But check this out right here. Remember that name I just said, okay? What I said, Charles V?
Charles V.
Let me see something. Don't do me like this. Let me see something. Uh-oh. Oh. Charles mean what in Spanish? Do you know? Carlos. Okay. So his name Charles V, right? I'm gonna write his name in Spanish. Carlos Quintos. That's his name in Spanish. Okay? As you can see, I put it in the back. See, Carlos Quintos. Let's go up. What it says right there.
Charles V, Holy Roman Emperor.
Okay. Now, I got to find this thing for you. We're going to go to images right here. I'm going to keep this up just so y'all see I ain't bullshitting around. We're going to go to images right here. Okay, this is the one I want. Ooh, this is the one I really want right here. This image right here, but I'm trying to show you. That's him. That's Charles Quintus. You see it like that? Carlos Quintus. You see it? But they say his name is Charles V, right? So y'all won't get it. That's what they do to shit. But when I saw that, I said, man, this is the picture I want right here. And they always keep, all good pictures like that, they keep blurry, so you can't see them. Hey, bullshit. They got, they don't got no better images of this stuff by now. Damn, this the picture I need right here. This picture right here. But see how blurry this shit is? Motherfuckers. Oh, they with this bullshit, bro. I need that picture right there. Let me see, can I find this shit?
You gotta hit visit.
Visit? What you mean?
See right there where it say clear image?
See, it keep putting up Facebook. I don't want no damn Facebook. But it don't look good. That ain't nothing. I don't want that. No, that ain't nothing, bro. I'm trying to, damn, man. What can we see that? Yeah, we should be able to make it out. We should be able to make this out. Okay, he would be, Charles Quintus would be Carlos Quintus. You see him down there? How can I say it? He in like the second row all the way to the end. Like right there. See him right there? Mm-hmm. With a king hat on. Remember, he don't know got a hat on. Mm-hmm. Okay? Now you looking at this picture. You're looking at this, right? Mm-hmm. Remember they say he was the Holy Roman Emperor. He the one brought Christianity to us. And he was a nigga. But he from Rome. He don't like us. And he got a king's hat on. But you see who facing him? You see who facing him? You see the dude facing him, right? That's a chief. He facing him. And you see his staff is pointing to his head, right? Headshot. And you see that cross by Carlos Quintus? See that cross? He brought Christianity. There's no motherfucker that hunting Jesus. He brought the Bible over here from King James. See? Now, I know that some people get mad about stuff like that, but I'm just, I can only give it to you. Damn, now my shit jam. They don't jam my page up. I can't look. Can you believe that? Nothing won't even work on this bitch. Yeah. Oh, here we go. So, I was trying to put him back up so you could read. So now you can read. I just wanted to show you that. Now we can read. Carlos and Charles the same motherfucker, right? They same motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Okay?
Now I say Charles V, February 24th, 1500. September 21st, 1558.
Okay, I'm gonna just go up a little bit because I basically really got my point. That's where Charlemagne get his name from too, y'all. Y'all see this right here? This is Charlemagne following too. This is where he get his fucking name from. They always call himself Charlemagne the God. That's why, and you know he speaks pure BS. So all these people that y'all seen, who y'all thinking are the people, straight actors and straight bullshitters, and they not with us. They not down with us. They here to throw us off. That's why they let that motherfucker put on the biggest goddamn show in history. Okay? On the Breakfast Club, he got the biggest show. It's all scripted. All these people pay actors.
They say you already, especially a lot of people, they say you gotta be humiliated in public before you take it.
That's right.
And if everybody remembers,
that's right.
Early in his career, what happened?
They jumped on him, all kind of shit.
Jumped on them and the shit was
that's
on
right.
camera.
There you go. Now, remember, all this shit I said took place in 1515 when they started throwing us off, okay? Mm-hmm. Now, if you add, it took 64 years from 1515 for them to actually, like, put the white supremacy thought. 1555, that's right, 1555. And it took 64 years for them to put their mojo on us. If you get 1555, add 64 years, where they get you?
19.
Coming where?
16.
Back to the day they kicked it off. See? See how everything add up? 64 was the divide and conquer method. That's how many years it took for the divide and conquer us, okay? white supremacy ritual. Okay? That they did that shit. It's like KKK. When that shit was born, it was off exit 14 in Biloxi, Tennessee, which took you straight through straight down Highway 64. See, 64 years. You heard what I just told you? The KKK headquarters was created in Biloxi, Tennessee. Okay? And that highway takes you straightly down Highway 64. Right? So they're taking our mind, raping our mind. It took that long. Oh, and 64, where we saw that at? Where we saw 64 at, people? Where did we see 64 at, people? Now that we on that. Somebody made me sparking. I'm glad I'm getting. Where did we see 64 at, y'all? Y'all forgot? Talk to me. Let me give y'all a second or something. Y'all remember when we seen 64 at? You forgot? Right there, goddammit. Remember that?
Wow.
If my shit don't connect, nigga. If my shit don't connect, I remember y'all kept saying it was weird. Y'all didn't know what was going on. Man, what that Super Bowl was all about? And it was in Spanish, remember? I told you Charles and Carlos was in Oh!
Bad Bunny wore a 64 jersey during his Super Bowl halftime performance in 2020.
Because he was born in 64.
Late Uncle Theo Copito.
Yeah, because they're talking in dead language. That's why they used to use the dead.
He was born in 1964 and introduced him to the NFL. The custom white jersey featured Ocasio, his surname, and 64, serving as a heartfelt tribute to his relative who passed away unexpectedly.
Do I need to go further? I'm just talking BS, or is this making a little sense now? Huh?
I was just talking to my homegirl about this earlier today. And I was like, okay. Rewind. Go back to the music. Right? Remember what you were saying. They had the song about the Rock Boys.
That's right.
That's right. White,
That's right. That's right. Yeah. You going somewhere with this shit. I hear it.
Jay-Z wasn't a billionaire.
No.
Close, but
Right. Right.
Nobody was saying that. After the salons thing in the elevator that they talked about all
Correct.
over the world.
Correct.
He started making some power moves.
That's right. That's right. Get on that show with Oprah and all that. Tell them change your style, change shit up. That's correct.
At the end of the day,
Talk up. Get in that mic, man.
they do everything in our face, and we be so wrapped up in.
What's up, Nep? Love you, boy.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about like you said with the Gucci Man, Pooh Shiesty.
Straight bullshit.
What my grandma used to always say that kept me off a lot of it was, she said, how much money are you gonna put in? What bill is it gonna pay? How is it gonna help you in life? It's not the end. That's what turned me off to watching a lot of the news and shit. Like if I couldn't, what made me excited about today's life is like this TikTok shit. We have the availability to report ourselves.
My nephews on that bitch. Love y'all boys, man.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Like during that whole, COVID, it gave us something where everybody can show you what really was going on everywhere. Yeah. Everybody caught a cold.
Guess what I was doing COVID?
Give me your best love.
No, learning this shit. I ain't bullshitting. Yeah, I was learning this shit then. All this shit was coming to me then. Know what I'm saying? I be saying stuff. This next shit I'm about to say might hurt somebody even more. TK, I got to see you in there, cuz. Love you too, nigga. What's going on, man? All my family. I talked to my sister. Man, my life finna be good. I ain't talked to my sister in 4-5 years. I talked to my sister. I feel so good now, boy. Bitch can't hold me now, but it's going. We going up. It ain't no way. I got to. Boy, next phase, boy. I talk to Uncle Bo. Boy, I talk to my brother. Man, this shit going up, boy. Hey, but this next one I say might kind of rattle some feathers. Y'all know King James wrote 3 books before he wrote the Bible. Y'all know this, right? Huh? You knew this?
I knew it. I just didn't know what the books were.
Let me see if I can pull one of them up. Here go one. Dates are important too. Want to read it?
Demonology, 1597. The physiological treatise written by King James VI of Scotland, later James I of England, that argues the existence of witches, demons, and sorcery while endorsing their persecution. Written as a dialogue that aimed to prove the reality of dark arts directly influencing witch trials and Shakespeare.
Right. So the book of demonology was all about spelling, the spells, and casting the spells on our people, because they had to put us up on a spell, right? So what's the first thing they teach us in elementary school? In elementary, they teach you to open your book and spell. They start spelling. Right? So that's one of the first rituals they make us do, right? Then, one of the first one they have to do, they have to make you dead. So they make you pledge allegiance. Pledge allegiance, you do what? You put your right hand over your heart to do what? It's supposed to stop your heartbeat. It's the symbolical thing that you stopping your heartbeat, you dead. So they have to kill you before you start your day and bring you into a corpse or a corporation. That's why the schools got to close. That's why we got to get rid of the fucking schools. That's why nobody don't know what I know. And you went to college and you got all your degrees and you alpha, but bitches, you don't know what I know. I make all them motherfuckers look like fools. When I do my thing, because it's just, I go deeper and deeper and deeper, depending on what level of person I'm talking with. But I have a lot of scholars, motherfuckers, scared to talk to me because they end up looking like fools, especially preachers. Ain't no preacher gonna talk to me. I really fuck them up. But scholars be scared to have conversations with me because I know what I know. I didn't learn this from no damn schools. Right? I start remembering things, okay? You know what I'm saying? When they make you suppress your heart and shit, make your ass dead, boy, it's over with. Okay? Then they say, okay, now it's time to start your day. Open your books. We can start spelling now. Right? Then the teacher started teaching them what? Cursive. That's why I let my grandbaby, I let them curse around me. Because people don't know what cursive is. When you sign your signature, that locks you into a contract. You just spelled yourself into something that's going to fuck you up. And you got to do that in cursive. You're putting a curse on yourself. A cursive is a curse. But they telling you that, people just walk around nonchalant and all that. And I heard they were stopping the kids from doing that in school, writing cursive. Now, like, why they doing that? Because bitch is a curse. Anything you put in cursive is you. It's your signature. It's your autograph. It's you. It's your DNA. Right? You have a scientist that have to come, like when people do, say if I come sign your name and forge your name, it's a scientist have to come to court.
Analyze.
Yeah, that's a scientist.
Hand signatures.
That's right. And your hands, your signature tell you who you are. Man, I was around a hand signer, he would tell me just right. He could tell me how I was feeling. He could tell me what I did. Just by the way I was writing, how my essence was and how my thing was. I said, damn. And it's leaning to the left. Was you confident? Well, you know what you're talking about. They look at your handwriting and tell everything about you. It leaves a whole DNA. You know what I'm saying?
Like a fingerprint.
Right. And remember I said 64 too. 64 years it took for them to break us down, and we added 64 years and it came on to 6019. Let's see something too. Let's see something else too. Cause I do all kind of references, okay? I do all kind of references. And 64, right? I said 64. Okay, everything all symbolical, man. In 64, these are TV shows that they were putting out in 64. Remember I told you we got Spellbound?
Top 1964 TV shows included Rating Leaders Bonanza, Bewitched, Goma Powell, USMC, and Andy Griffin Show.
Yeah, even the Monsters, Andy Griffin and all that. See the Andy Griffin, see the Monsters down there, see the Addams Family, see Giggly Island. All that shit is about what they did to us. Remember,
Flim Flam.
yeah. If you read it, if you like the movie stars in the end, here again. They had a millionaire on that bitch, a captain of the ship, the plane, the movie star. Remember all that shit on the island? Cause now they telling us that's a little deeper too. That's like the Tarzan story. Cause you got Maroon. You know what Maroon is? Maroon. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers. They picked that color for some reason because we got shanked and we got fucked up. Our family got fucked up and by the pirates who was European black motherfuckers, but we think we thinking black people are all us, we the same. No. So you got the pirates that was coming here shipping shit, and they call themselves marooned because that's the color of blood.
I'm gonna bring it up a little bit earlier. They call it Civil War. And they hide the truth right in your face by saying it and you ain't seeing it. And they say it was brother against brother. They report, oh yeah, the black troops who was out front, yeah, they was the best. La, 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 la. Okay. They tell you they were slaves.
Right. See, this color here, right, maroon, right, it's a brownish red. It's supposed to be the representative of blood because the French, right, those niggas didn't play when they came. They was niggas. We keep thinking, oh, when the Europeans came over here and the French came and them was niggas. We keep thinking they were white people, okay? It was niggas, right? And that,
Can I break something down? Because see, I say this a lot and people look at me weird. I love cognac when I drink it. But you know what? You know a drink I don't like, but people always offer it to me.
But
Hennessy.
Yeah.
You know what I call Hennessy? Slave tea.
It is. It is.
And he's like, well, why you call it that?
Yeah.
That's what the niggas ran.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. That's right.
To be
That's right.
free.
That's right.
All of the stealing and all that stuff, all this alcohol and all that stuff.
Yes.
Everything white people making money off of, we taught them. If you go back and do your history on whiskey and all of these things that we love, the finer things in life, it originated with a black person doing it first.
Of course. Remember, because our people couldn't, when they made it was laws, we couldn't read or write, so we couldn't have on nothing. That's why they made that law. That's why they made that laws that slaves couldn't read or write because they couldn't own them. If you couldn't read or write, you couldn't own them. And these niggas still don't want to read and write.
We talked about it about 2 weeks ago, about 2-3 weeks ago. Hinduism. How they robbed it. That's why I've been saying, I ain't trying to make it a race thing, but like, you know, everything that we have that is ours, like you
no,
said,
it's niggas behind it. See, we got to get out that theory.
No, but that's what I'm trying to get.
Yeah, they just a scapegoat. That's why. Listen, you remember when Kanye was saying, "Remember when no slaves?" And everybody told Kanye head up. They went at Kanye hard for saying that. Man, we wasn't no damn slaves. They went at Kanye for that shit. He trying to tell the truth. We are prisoners of wars. He got the wrong term. Slave means Slavic. Let me show you.
You got an extra roll up. The word slave originates from the medieval Latin word sclavus.
That's right.
Which is used in the early Middle Ages that denotes Slav or Slavic people in
Central Europe
who were frequently captured and sold in slave markets.
Stop right there. They told y'all niggas was slaves. But the definition of a slave is what? Slavic. Yugoslavians. Paddy wagon. Remember Paddy wagon and the police car? They were the very first one. The Irish were the very first ones in the goddamn police car, nigga. Right? So when they're using these terms, you know what I'm saying? We prisoners of wars. We the POWs. I keep telling you, they flying our goddamn flag out. You know what I'm saying? You better read to own property and real value lands. So correct. So
Could you do me a
correct.
favor? Could you pull up the Moorish flag?
Mm-hmm. We talked about that last year. I showed it last week. But listen, and okay, I'm glad you went there.
Because they're different variations of the same flag.
I'm glad you went there. I'm glad you went there. What do this represent, though? How many points on it?
5.
5. What did the 5 points represent? Love, peace, freedom, prosperity, and we're gonna put it up. What's the 5? The 5. Here we go. Right here. Let's break it down.
5 principles often referred to in Moorish American teachings, specifically the Moorish Science Temple of America, are truth, love, peace, freedom, and justice.
Stop. We're going to go back because we missed it. What you just wrote, we're going to just focus on the 5 because that's what the 5-part star mean, okay? And we're going to keep the colors because I showed y'all this last week. Christmas, that's right. Because Christmas Atticus, the first motherfucker, got
shot in the French Revolution.
And he was a nigga. Where the white folks at? He the one that screamed, ain't them niggas coming? The Brutish coming. That was that nigga. He was telling some more niggas were coming. Where the white folks at? He telling about these white people. The biggest thing the biggest trick they ever did. So if we go back to love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice, we have to do the reversal. We're gonna do the reversal on all of them. Okay? All these is 41. The reversals is 14. Let's pay attention to the first one. What's the opposite of love?
Hate.
The opposite of truth.
Lie.
Opposite of peace.
War.
Opposite of freedom.
Bondage.
Opposite of justice.
Oppression.
Okay. So, ain't Trump trying to bring peace on the world right now? Ain't he trying to stop the war? Ain't that's what they saying? On the world. This is a world peace, right? Ain't he saying they lying? Didn't he say everybody been lying? Right? Ain't he say it's time to love? Ain't he giving people freedom? Ain't he freeing a bunch of niggas? Right? Who locking people up? They said that girl was locking people up worse than anybody ever. That girl they were trying to put in there when she was the governor. Or wherever the fuck she was.
You talking about
We're running with Biden, the girl that was just running.
the Indian chick?
No, the bitch who was just running, the first girl, she was buying up on the buying. Harris. Oh yeah.
Marla Harris.
Okay. That bitch was lying, doing every goddamn thing. So I don't know what people getting, I don't get.
Lucy, that bitch was lying.
I don't get what people, right? And Trump just said this too. Now, look at this. You see them colors of that flag, right? You see the colors of that flag? I kept showing y'all this last week. Showed y'all this last week. See this right here?
11.
Same colors, right? And you got the orange. What they call that man?
Orange.
It's on the left. You see the 7, 11, that's on the right. You see how that shit? Same colors. They telling y'all what's coming, man. They telling y'all what's coming, man. Because this is fit to be, and they say, Trump said something the other day. He said, Allah, some shit. He didn't say it. I said, everybody went to trip. What the fuck? This supposed to be a Muslim nation? No. It's going back to our ancestors before we even know anything about Christianity. Before 325. Guess what this nation was over here then when the Indians had it?
Moorish nation.
It was a Islamic nation because Moors is Islam. I self-law am master. You have to govern yourself. You don't need no government no more. That's why he closed down governments. Government can't help y'all hoes no more. Government can't be your daddy no more. The real God, he can't be your daddy no more. It's done. It's over with. It's going back to the land. We are officially off the water. We are going back to the land. And before I get out of here, I want to leave y'all with, man, y'all start paying attention if it'll be some good things happening to you niggas. Okay?
It even say in the Bible that outside of God, you're to obey the law.
Land laws. Y'all been on water laws. We've been on maritime laws. We've been on bullshit. Corporations been making laws up that we've been following, y'all. Ain't no more of that shit. Been closing the corporation down, kicking them in the ass. A corporation, the word start with corpse. It's a dead entity. They can only speak in a coded language. Okay? And I think we done covered it all, man, for the night.
That's how they use those spells of words like new and improved when they advertise
Exactly.
the corporation.
Exactly.
That's the same thing, but it's new and improved.
Yeah. Hope I'll never go back and look at this stuff either, y'all. So I wait. Yeah, well, I do see y'all do y'all comments and stuff, and a lot of people like be on my other page and stuff. I do go see the comments and get y'all insights and stuff, because people y'all getting smart as a motherfucker also. Shit. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of stuff gonna go on a lot of people's head. I talk clear and I talk clear as I can. I don't use big words. I try to break it down.
Listen here, I'ma say it because he don't know no other way to say it. He keep it as good and as hood as possible.
Yeah.
Because that's the language that everybody seem to fucking understand.
Yeah.
If he gotta say motherfucker or bitch, he say
I'm
motherfucker
gonna
or
say
bitch.
motherfucker bitch. Oh, and that's another thing too. People say, one of my dogs, he told me, he said, damn, Lo, I was saying, bro, you profanity, man. I said, it offended you? He said, yeah. I said, you gotta stay off my page. Because we gotta I cuss to run people off. I don't want them. Right? Cause we grown. This is a place for grown people. Right? And the people that's cursing, the people that act like cursing or they thinking these words we use, them motherfuckers using the worst motherfuckers on the planet.
Okay, now, let's correct this. Since we like etymology. They're not curse words.
No, they're not.
They're swear words.
That's right. There you go.
The reason they are swear words is because, as the vernacular states, they are colorful. They draw attention.
There you go.
Therefore, it sparks
There you go.
a visual understanding of where that person is emotionally in the conversation.
Correct.
Like the masterclass I got on swearing was the funniest one I ever had because it was my favorite word. That was RP, Bernie Mac. That motherfucker is a person,
that's right,
place,
and thing.
Verb, adverb.
I love it.
Adjective.
Just here. That's right. That's right. I do conjunctions and interjections and all kind of shit. Boy, conjunctions and conjunctions. See, I put conjunctions. Then the word. That's what you don't want. Those original curse words. I keep telling people, curse words. The worst word on the planet. You know what the worst word on the planet is?
Fuck.
Hell no. Everybody do fuck. Fuck ain't nothing. Fuck. Nope. Don't fuck you up. It's the worst word on the motherfucking planet right here, boy. This motherfucker right here. You don't want that. You don't never want that shit. You see this? Expressing the relationship between a scale or measure or a value. See, a lot of people like, damn, look what you talking about. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Remember right?
My brain processing where you going, just not at the same speed.
Yeah, that's the worst word ever. Just trying to get pictures of these cars right here. Trying to get a picture of these cars. Damn, they ain't give me no clear picture. Damn. Y'all can see that car? Damn, man. Why they give me no clear picture of orange car? You see that? Damn. The fuck going on with this shit, man? You say visit? Okay, yeah, that's pretty. You see that? You see on that car? You see on that car? No. Ain't on that car, is it? Because this county is written in biblical text. The county is ancient. It's owned by the people. That's why.
That's the landlord.
That's the land laws. That's why you got to let them in. You can't. You got to let him in. Who that is? Demons. The shit. Yeah, he got to be elected. Like you got to let the county in, right? He ain't like the chief of police. They get in their ranks. You don't let them. County, you elect him. Okay? Because ain't on there. It's owned by the people. It's owned by the people. If it's owned by the people, can't be in it. Okay? Now let me show you something else. Remember, if it's owned by the people, can't be in it. I put department, that's why they coming up. Hold on. You see You see
Yeah.
Okay. You don't they treat you different? Can they treat you a lot different than OPD? I hate going in town. I don't have no problem till I go in town. Because in town got that on it. Is slave masters. Got to have a master and a slave. Because now you part of something. That's making somebody a conjunction, man. You don't want to be no of. You don't want nowhere near you. See the difference? Now, if you see any city cop car, it's going to have on it. If you see any county car, it won't have on it. I think we done did about enough tonight.
One more.
You say one more. What you wait for? You got something for him? Big, what you cooking up over there, man? What you cooking up over there, man? I'm about to bring you. You need a laptop over there. You need a laptop. You need a laptop over there. We'll get one over there.
Yeah. You punch me in the head with the it'll come back with the city.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. City is a large, dense, populated urban settlement with administrative, legal, and chartered status, acting as a hub for housing, commerce, and
Stop right there. Go back. You said something too. Stop back there. Go back. You said legal, right? Mm-hmm. Legal is not lawful. Y'all got to recognize that, okay?
Exactly.
That's right. Because they are bullies. They are slave masters that's coming out.
What I said before.
Go ahead.
Administrative.
That's right.
Then it say legal.
That's right.
And then it says that it is a chartered status.
There you go. That means they are a gang. So we looking at them. That's why they get the bully motherfuckers out here and get down. That's why I won't go cross town. Fuck cross town. Bitch, y'all get bullied, bitch. Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid. See, the county, they can't fuck with you like that because the people. The county, the people put you in the seats. The city, the people don't put you in the seat. You kick enough ass in the police department, you go up in ranks. You don't kick no ass, you don't go up in ranks. R.I.P. to Deborah too, man. Great lady. You good?
Man, I'm gonna start some more stuff. I'm gonna just pick up my little weed crumbs, put in my little weed paper. clean it up, and we're gonna shut it off for this week.
Gonna shut it down?
But next week I'm gonna be on time, cause boy, oh boy, I got a lot of shit on my mind.
Oh Lord. So we go. Y'all had. I think somebody supposed to come through. We ain't confirmed it yet. But I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all go back, check it out. I hope I was able to spark some brains. We got off to a good start. Like I said, I want to say again, man, like, it won't happen again. If y'all out there listening, people out there listening, y'all get the word, man, I'm done with that shit. If I can't motherfucking lift nobody up and help nobody and love them people, I can't do it. I ain't getting mad at nobody for no dumb shit, man. Not no dumb shit. You good?
I'm great. All I can say is positivity, peace, love, and hair grease.
Yeah, love y'all, man. We out here next week. Peace.